and welcome back to my playthrough of Star Wars Outer Rim. It's pretty much me playing IG-88 versus Han Solo, the AI player here. There was let's say, a slight mess up on my side during the last episode, and that's in respect to the AI cards, where I messed up those symbols here. No, those are not cargo symbols, those are actual jobs, and I did that twice. I cannot take the first time back because a lot of things did happen, but I think I can do the last time. So I think the last time he went for those stolen goods, so he gets those $2,000 back. So let me do that real quick, and yeah, we will simply shuffle basically, or we'll put this back on top. I think let's shuffle the rest of the deck, and we will put this card back on top of the deck in this case. Now in this case he would have gone for the castle run, but this also means that this mission token or gold token goes to castle instead of Tatooine. Shouldn't be a big deal for him either, so he will be able to fulfill this or complete this job relatively quickly. And really, I notice now playing against Han Solo with 8 movement, wow, that's really tough. But of course this also means that this ship wouldn't have moved. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. I cannot quite remember where they were, but I think that's fine. They were 4 spaces behind, more or less. They moved 4 spaces. So let's see what actually does move when revealing this next card. Now it's the same thing, but only 3 spaces, 1, 2, and 3. So the scum is now on Ryloth. Okay, that's Jabba's hidden stash. Interesting. Destination is on Tatooine. Could be interesting for us, actually. Let's see. We have 2 bounties. We have no weapons. Could be a problem, but we can move to Takodana to get our freighter, and I think this is maybe something I should be doing. Right now I'm pretty close to Takodana, so maybe I really should do that. And I think this is what I want to do. Right now that's on the same space as us. Again, it doesn't interfere with our turn in any way. So let's move 1, 2, 3 spaces here to Takodana. We will deliver those Bacta supplies. If you are not a droid, so we cannot use the action here either way because we are a droid, so we will simply deliver those, but that's fine. So this gives us 6,000 credits in total. I think that's not really bad. We put this back to the bottom of the respective pile, and then we can more or less do a market action. And I think for now Jabba's hidden stash, that's too close to me, or feels too close to me if the AI player will go for this. So I think let's put this to the bottom. Let's reveal a new card, Rebel Favor. That's Lothal. Lothal is also, yeah, doesn't really change things too much because, yeah, he will go to the castle, and then Lothal is also nearby. So having him really here at the center of the Outer Rim is definitely a problem because he can move fast and he can really go to those places quickly, and yeah, gaining his fame for that. I can still buy something, and I think I will, because there's this nice freighter here. We're down at 1,000 then, but let's spend the 5,000 anyway, because again we get an additional crew pod here, and I think this is what we need, and overall our ship gets also a little bit faster than that. So it says we get the ship mat, and yeah, we will pretty much remove this card from the game, so it will not come back. So we will replace our starting ship here. I think this will also will not come back. So that's our freighter. And now we have a second crew slot here, and we have a ship goal. I think that's interesting too, because this one says if you have a mod, spend 7,000 to gain 1 fame and flip this sheet. I will not spoil what's beyond it, but usually those special abilities are pretty cool. So in this case, yeah, that was our purchase action. Let's reveal the next ship. Nothing does move. The Lancer class pursuit craft. That's 10,000, has 6, 4, and 5. That's really a pretty powerful ship actually, especially for a bounty hunter. Yeah, maybe we want to upgrade sooner or later again. Let's do our encounter phase. In theory, I could use W1LE, but I'm not going to because, yeah, right now market action doesn't do me any good. So I think let's do either a contact encounter or we will go for a planet encounter. Right now I still want to find a second droid actually. The problem is usually you have to spend money in order to get those guys, and I'm only down to 1,000, but on the other hand I can check what's below those tokens, and then maybe it helps me still for my personal goal. It's still another point of fame though, and I don't know what's happening here. On the other hand, I want to show you what this game offers actually. So looking at one of those encounter cards here on Takodana could be interesting too, and I think, yeah, that's a neutral planet more or less. So I don't really know. Maybe we should check the back of the card because it says crew and move contact. So overall, could be interesting for us. Right now there aren't any contacts on the board, but maybe there is a way that I can tweak the board a little bit to in my favor. So I think in this case, why not? Let's go for a Takodana card. There aren't any white tokens out there, so I think we might as well look at it accordingly. So what did we have? Are you a bounty hunter? ME89 asks. It doesn't matter, I suppose, but if you need information, I know someone who can help. For each plus reputation you have, we don't. You may secretly look at one contact on a planet. Oh man. If you do not have a plus reputation with any faction, you may spend 3,000 to gain one reputation with any faction. So yeah, totally useless encounter for us. So again, I really should have went for money, but yeah, definitely a cool one actually for us. So really looking at those contact tokens is great, and there I really think that Boba Fett is the most powerful bounty hunter out there in respect to his abilities. But yeah, at least I wanted to show you what's going on Takodana, and I think that's the end of our round. Okay, let's look at the next AI card and let's try to, and I think this is now really a cargo. Yeah, that's a cargo. Clearly, cargo. Okay, but we will do the things here in order. I think, again, the planning step is more or less always the same. We don't have any, it's not defeated. So he will move towards closest goal, which is apparently castle. He will move with 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you kidding me? He will make it to castle without any problems. He's not at a cargo destination, so he will not deliver it. It's not illegal, so he doesn't lose reputation. If all cargo slots are full by tech, otherwise by cargo. Right now he does have a cargo, so this time he will really go for a cargo. So he will spend 2,000 credits in order to get those stolen weapons. Cannot buy on Tatooine? Yeah, he will go to Tatooine. So let's place a gold token here accordingly. Let's reveal the next cargo card, and this kind, the Empire, and this time I'm also saying this correctly. The Empire will move 4 spaces, and I guess they will also move 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's still the closest move towards the AI players. Wow, they are both on Ryloth right now. Interesting, so that's a rebel planet pretty much, but we have the Scum, there's the Hutt faction, and also the Empire waiting for, I don't know, some action there. Yep, there is no patrol marker with him. Average shot destination, yes he is, which means, yeah, let's simply pull up the card here. Destination castle. He's not doing any encounter card. He will simply get the reward. So that's 10,000 credits and 2 more fame. Wow, that's insane. So yeah, let's remove the mission token here. He will move to Tatooine and he will get there no matter what. Oh, that's so bad. But I think that's already the end of his round. But yeah, he's leading with 3 fame against our 0. Oof, that's tough. Okay, I think we really have to continue moving, and this is really bad. I think I can make it to Ryloth now, and I think this is what I should be doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't have to fight those guys. I can. Would give me some bucks, actually. This could be tempting. The problem is I'm not really great in respect to ship combat pretty much, so I'm rolling 3 dice, they are rolling 3 dice, so I'm not sure if this is my best bet actually. So yeah, let's move first. I really want to get rid of some of those bounties. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, we are neutral, so nothing bad will happen here. We still have our market step though. So in theory, I could get rid of some of those. Maybe I want to get rid of gift for Java, because if the AI goes for this, that's 2 fame, and I think cannot afford it right now, but sooner or later he could. So yeah, let's bury this one here. Let's see what comes up. Attend statue dedication. That's only quote unquote 1, and yeah, he can get it for 10,000 credit. I think that's fine. I will not go for anything, or I cannot go for anything. Either I don't have enough money or I don't have the slots, so I think I will pass. And now again, I have to make a choice if I want to encounter some of those guys or if I want to go to a Ryloth encounter. I'm a bounty hunter, so I think I really should reveal those tokens here. So let's go for this contact here. It's Bo Shack, card number 6. And I was a little bit hoping for Forlom here, because again, he is one of our targets, a bounty. So exploring those green tokens could be also beneficial at this point in time, even though he's really tough to beat. I rolled 3 dice, he rolls 4 dice. So yeah, that's definitely a tough one. But let's see about Bo Shack here. Don't say smuggler, says the Corellian. I prefer freelance pilot for hire. Speaking of, are you hiring? You may spend 2,000 to gain the crew below and discard Bo Shack's token. He's good. Oh, he's good at piloting. If you do not roll a star when delivering illegal cargo, you may re-roll your die. That's really great for a smuggler. So perfect crew for Han Solo, but don't have 2,000 bucks actually. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we cannot keep him. I mean, the good thing is we still got to know what's underneath this green token here, so we are exploring, and I really hope we get some bounties soon in order to really make some progress. I need money, because as soon as I get some more equipment and stuff, things look totally different, but unfortunately Han is doing his stuff too. He has already 3 fame, so yeah, that really sucks. Okay, that was our turn. Let's do the next AI card. As usual, planning step is always the same. He will move closer to Tatooine. I think he can make it there. I mean, with 8 movement, he can literally go everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, he totally makes it to Tatooine. He will deliver the cargo, which is stolen weapons. If the cargo is illegal, it is illegal, as you can see. Character suffers 3 damage. Now that's something at least. The problem is he still lives. 1 more damage and he would have been defeated. Then at least during his next turn he wouldn't move. Oh man, this sucks. He still gets, wow, 7,000 credits. That's really insane for this job. And yes, he will also get a fame for that. Okay, that's bad. So we are now really toast. Next, he will buy a ship. Yeah, he can buy the ship. So he will spend 10,000 credits like that in order to go for this Lancer class pursuit craft. It gives him a hell of a lot of firepower and makes his ship also stronger and yeah, not even slower. Wow, this really, wow, sucks like crazy actually. So let's remove the starting ship. We will be replaced by this Lancer class pursuit craft. He doesn't care about ship goals, by the way, but still pretty cool for him. I think he's not an extra cargo spot, but he got a 2nd crew slot here at least. That's something. And yeah, let's reveal the next ship, which is actually YV666 light freighter for 15,000, 2 cargo and 1 extra and 3 crew. Wow, that's a powerful ship. Not that much firepower, but really a great ship. Wow, that's cool. Apparently we are not done yet. There's no petrol. It's on petrol. It's not gas or something. It's petrol. If at job destination, no, we aren't. Gain 4,000 credits. Yes, he can do that. Wow, he's really awfully rich. Then lose 1 reputation with this planet's faction. I think that's the Huts, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, indeed, he cannot lose any more reputation. So his turn is pretty much over. So let's remove this token here for him. And now we got to make a choice. Do we want to move to Nal Hutta or do we want to move to Tatooine? Does it make a difference? I don't think it does. So I think we might as well move down to... Yeah, let's go to Nal Hutta. No, we don't. Let's move 1-2 spaces here to Tatooine, because the ships could still go after us actually, and then it's easier to move out of a space, or basically without any problems, barely an inconvenience, rather than moving through that ship. So I think that's definitely the better deal for us. Okay, that was our movement to Tatooine. We can still do a market action, but I don't know if I want to bury one of those. We could still buy this cargo here. Cannot buy on Ryloth, but we can move it, and we could gain 1 reputation. I think we have $1,000. Yeah, let's do that. I think, do we want to move back to Ryloth now? It's really nearby and it gives us money. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's spend 1,000. Let's get those coaxium crystal. Okay, let's reveal the next card, and now the rebel faction will move 4 spaces. So a lonely Y-wing, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's still the fastest way to go. Yeah, and of course we have to reveal those contact tokens. That's our encounter step already. Yeah, let's do that. Dr. Everson, that's our contact. So we want to take him out. I could take his contact card, or I could really fulfill my bounty, and I think, yeah, let's totally do that. So he's rolling 2 dice and I'm rolling 3 dice, so there is a good chance to take him out, and my special ability allows me to re-roll any number of dice once per combat, and that really doesn't matter if it's a ship or a ground combat. Awesome. Of course, everything is simultaneous, but I will go first with my dice. That's not bad actually. So those are 2 hits. Let's re-roll that die. I cannot use the focus if I'm not mistaken. No, I can't. Fortunately, it's another focus. So I have 2 hits. Those count as single hits. He will roll 2 dice now. So let's see what he gets. And wow, awfully close, but that's good enough. He will still inflict 1 wound to us. That's not that big of a deal. But we have rolled more successes than our opponent, which means we are successful. So I have now to make, or I can make a choice now. I can eliminate him right here, right now, for 5,000 credits and 1 fame. Or I could move to Mon Calamari to get 10,001 fame. But anyway, we will remove this thing from the card from the game, because yeah, he will be dealt with one way or the other. I really need money, and to be honest, 5,000 doesn't really do much good either because of this. On the other hand, no, let's kill him right now. Let's eliminate him and go for the 5,000, because again, I can move to Ryloth and buy the Viper Axe there. Yeah, let's totally do that. So he's out of here. Awesome stuff. We just gained our first fame, hooray, and we have 5,000 credits. Not too shabby actually, and yeah, this card is removed from the game. It's really a pity I cannot attack this guy right away. I don't have the proper jobs, but yeah, because he's already down, so I could really initiate a ground combat, would be really cool, and I would be able to inflict 1 wound pretty, I think that's pretty clear. So yeah, let's draw the next AI card, and that is different actually. I was really think that they all say if defeated, but yeah, he just says recover all damage, and he has 3 damage. So yes, he will definitely go for this. So he will not move. He will not go for 2,000 credits here. Then here, if at cargo destination we aren't, buy another job. Again, I will do this right this time and place a gold token accordingly. And the job is rebel favor, so he needs to go to Lothal. And from Tatooine, that's better. So he will not make it there in 1 turn, I guess. So let's place a token accordingly. Let's reveal the next card, and this is the syndicate that's moving 3 spaces. So that's 1, 2, and 3. I think they will also move here to Lothal. This could be beneficial actually at some point in time. Yeah, maybe it will stop him for another round or so. And let's do the encounter. There's no patrol. If at job destination, no. Spend 8,000, yes, to gain 1 fame. He will do that. That's bad. 5, 7, 8,000. He can do that again. Are you kidding me? So he's already at 5. So I think we will totally play until 10, because otherwise this thing will be over. That's what I'm saying. I think when you reduce the amount of fame needed, I think it's tougher for you, because this is what you usually really experience, that he will really get into the lead, and sooner or later when you start to basically prep yourself, you are starting to catch up. In this case, he was really lucky that he was able to make it to his job destination. I think it's 3 times in a row, and more or less always got fame out of that. So yeah, I think overall, and I already messed up his first card roll, which is always should have been a job. So maybe he would have been even further in the lead. Not 100% sure about this, but yeah, overall, yeah, this definitely doesn't feel right now. But I think that's already the end of the round, and I think I will stop here. Really appreciate all your comments you're sending in. Keep them coming. Really, there's a good discussion going on right now about replayability. Really like it a lot. And again, big shout out to all of my patrons. Really appreciate your support. Check out my page on Patreon if you want to support me. If not, that's fine too. Send in your comments you support the channel with. Any thumbs up, even a thumbs down is cool. There's no such thing as bad marketing. That's what I learned, and also from your comments. Really appreciate all your supports. And yeah, hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. And until then, bye bye.